Hey everyone, Ittarra here, bringing you another iteration of Warframe 101. In our last episode, I forget what exactly we went over, but in this episode, which is what is the most important, is we're going to go over where you find credits, neurodes, and various other rare resources at the very start of the game. Now, when you're looking for neurodes, you want to head to you want to head to Earth, which is the very first planet you unlock, but you want to head to Mariana. And the reason for this is a sabotage mission. Now, in sabotage missions, or preferably just this one in general, there will be Grenier caches that will spawn in the bottom left corner, or underneath your minimap. There will be a thing that says Grenier caches. And the reason that you would want to go here instead of, let's say, somewhere like Lua or Tikal or even Koba is because in sabotages, you have a actual increased drop rate for rare resources such as Kubro eggs and so on and so forth. So I usually go here for Neurodes because if you're just starting out, you're not going to be able to do the actual amazing farm spots that there are in this game. This is just solely for when you're first sitting down and you want to play and you want to get resources. This is where you get the Neurodes. Now, what we're going to head up to next is, hang on, I took a whole bunch of screenshots here. Apologies if you hear it clicking. After that, we're going to do neural sensors. Now, neural sensors are very awkward in the sense that they only drop from one planet, which is Jupiter. So, either you buy them from the market or you just find them naturally. Now, the way I've noticed for neural sensor farming is you either do Alid which is the boss, which is majority of what other people do. But the way I found out that was actually a lot better is if you do the survival for Corpus. Now, instead of doing the survival for Dark Sector, the reason why is because I feel like Dark Sector's drop rates actually lie when it says, what is it? 20% resource drop rate. I feel that's a little bit of a lie because I tend to get more from just farming as a normal corpus rather than an infested. I might be wrong, but this is just my preferred method. So if you guys are needing it or anything of that nature, Alara on Jupiter is your best bet for neural sensors. Now we're going to go to Oricon Cells. And also, just so you know, this is within the first 5 planets that you unlock in the beginning. 6 planets. Sorry, I can't count. Math is not my strong suit, apparently. But for Oricon cells and plastids, Saturn is your first chance at actually harvesting them. People like to go to Sarge's Rock and everything else, but to be fair, he's a pain in the ass to actually farm because he has different iterations in his fight. But I found that if you go to Mimos, ignore the fact that there's a sortie going on, that's just how it went. If you go to Mimos, the survival mission for the Grenier, it is the lowest level survival that you can do for Oricon cells. Now, again, like I said before, this is all very beginner. So if you have, also, this is a great affinity farm spot. Now, the reason why I would say do Mimos instead of Draco is because Draco might be an interception and you might get a lot of enemies, but they're level 40 and upwards. Mimos is a very strong beginning thing. You get like maybe 100 XP per kill, and they start spawning heavy gunners in relatively shortly, as well as because it's Grenier, there's a chance that you'll get a kill floor, which is just literally at the ignore that, is literally just at extraction, which is just one hallway. They all spawn up top and they just funnel down at you. So Mimos is one of the better choices for a survival as well as for XP. If you can do 20-25 minutes or so, not only are you guaranteed keys, not only are you guaranteed keys, but you're also guaranteed at least 100,000 affinity, which is, oh no, you're guaranteed more than 100,000, my bad. You're guaranteed anywhere between 250 to 300,000 for one 25-minute run or 30-minute run, and you walk away with, a handful of everything. Now, for a credit farm, the earliest credit farm spot in this game is Koba. Dark Sector Defense Infestation. 5 waves, you're out. The reason for this is because they spawn in at level 5, 7. They're relatively low level. You can kill them really easily, even with the beginner starter weapons. And Dark Sector Defense with this, or Dark Sectors in general, have a much, much higher credit reward than a normal mission. While this one will probably give you about, 2,000 or so, a dark sector will give you upwards of 10,000 every run. 10 runs, 10,000, you just got 100,000. That's enough to buy 4 warframes or, a weapon, like 3 weapons or what have you. So, it's not exactly hard to get started in this game, which is amazing. It's just it takes a little bit of time to get to the bosses, to get to the other planets. Everything past Saturn is pretty much when you start actually adventuring outward. Everything, every rare resource such as Morphix, Gallium, Oricon Cells, neural sensors, neurodes, they can all be found within the first 6 planets that you unlock. So it's not that bad. You're looking for Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. And that's it. Those are the best farm spots for early level that you can actually get. Now, for higher level, because I'm pretty sure you guys want to know the higher level, high end, and so on and so forth, the best farm spots for Oricon Cells as well as Neurodes, believe it or not, where is it? Is Lephantis. The reason why Lephantis is the best choice for this is because, considering he's technically the boss, the way he's designed is you fight his appendages first, but his appendages are considered bosses, so they have the boss drop table, which equates to the 2 rare resources dropping at a much higher rate. So you'll end up getting Oricon Cell or Neurode before you leave. But again, this is a higher level mission, so you don't want to come in here with, a level 2 Warframe or something like that. So that's pretty much where you can get your best farm spots. I know it's a very short video, but it's short, sweet, and to the point. So if this helped you, I am glad. And if it did help you, or if you have another topic that you want covered, or if you have any questions in general, please leave them in the comment section below. And if this helped you, please leave a like, because all the support makes it so that I can actually continue to do this for you guys. Well, this is Ittarra signing off. I hope you all enjoy this, and I hope you'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone, and be safe.